What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got 4 more boxes that I'm going to be opening up for Prismatic Evolution Booster Bundles. Obviously everybody knows the fancy Eevee Evolutions that are coming out of this guy, as well as the Charizards that are coming out of them. Everybody's looking to get those. Same here. I don't have any of the fancier Eevee Evolutions or the Charizards in my collection right now. I do have a couple of the Pikachus, but those aren't the ones I'm looking after to have in my personal collection. But we'll go ahead and get these started today. So the first bundle box we got is going to be a total of 6 individual cards. I'm sorry, 6 individual booster packs. And each one of them is going to have 10 cards in each. So let's get all of these unboxed here. So essentially, it's enough cards to fill up a entire booster box that you would normally get. Prismatic doesn't make the booster boxes, unfortunately. Just ETBs and the collector boxes that you can get, which have just a handful of cards and mats and things like that in it. But these, I was able to get online. None of the local shops had any. But like I said, we're here to try to get the elusive Eevees and Charizards out of these collected sets. As always, I would love to hear in the chat what other people have gotten out of these, and their favorite cards, favorite things, stuff like that. Let's see. So we've got the redemption card there, and then we also have the energy card, which looks like to be a holo. So I'm not going to do the card trick like all the other people do, but let's go ahead and get started and see what we get here, guys. So Dunsparce, Handor, Amplin, Goldeen, Slowking, Glass Trumpet, and Binding Mochi. So let's see what we get here. First card we have is going to be the Archaludon, followed by, what is that? Regigigas, if that's how you pronounce it. And the last card is nothing special, so Groudon. Alright, it's not starting out very good here. This is not going to be a good run, probably, but one can hope, right? So, as always, my channel, I'm not doing this to try to rip packages and sell them and try to become the next big, Pokemon influencer on the internet. My goal here is actually just to kind of work with local businesses and distributors and other private collectors to donate, sealed boxes that we can put on eBay and auction off for charity. And I'd provide them all the documentation they need so that they can write those off as a tax deduction. So their tax deduction would be everybody else's gain. I'm not going to be doing it for any kind of profit at all. I'm not going to be getting any money out of it. It's just going to be my own time and effort that I'm going to put into it. And Glaceon, which I already have one. So that's the goal that I have here. Oh, there's the redemption card I forgot to do for everybody. And, the older the box or any of the older packages that are sealed, the older they are, the more valuable they are, and that's going to help us drive up the donations that we get for the charity events. The goal is, when we have a box set like this, I'm not going to auction off just the individual box set. I'm actually going to auction off all the individual packages, and the company is going to be able to write off however much they were selling them for, and I am going to be putting each package up for whatever the MSRP value is. So if the box is normally like a $500 box, and that's usually out of the range for most people, as opposed to whatever the individual package would be as an MSRP. So that way everybody has an opportunity to get part of these more rarer and collectible items that are more sought after. And what I will do is, once the auctions are done, I will then do what I'm doing here, opening the boxes and ripping them, and each package will be assigned to the specific individual who won it, at which point I will then put everything in a penny sleeve, and any of the top loaders and get them shipped out to the winners. And then from that point, they can do whatever they would like to do with those cards. But that's the goal. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get a good following behind it and just start making a lot of money for charity. All right, so the first card we got is a trainer, Riolu, and another Arcludin. All right. So again, nothing special. Check out one of my previous videos for the Phantasmal Flames. I actually did pull the golden card Charizard out of that set, as well as quite a few illustration rares. So check out those videos and see the cards as they were coming out as well. There's the energy card. All right, let's see what we got here. Spritzy, Pupitar, Discal, Cottony, Slowking, Janine's Secret Art, and Bugcatcher. That's the first one we got is a Dunsparce. So that is a Pokeball. Nice. I will keep that one. Oh, shoot. I pulled it too quickly. Oh, another Pokeball. Actually, a Master Ball. So 2 of them in one set. That is amazing. So I actually got 3 special cards out of this one. So Dunsparce, Moonkidori, and a Vaporeon EX. That is awesome. I am happy to have gotten those. I've actually got a Flareon, so this one will go with my Flareon. And I know these don't go for much to sell, but that's going in my personal collection, so I'm going to get that sent out and get that graded and sent back. As always, all these cards that I have the duplicates of, I'm going to keep the originals that I don't have for my own personal collection, and then the rest of the duplicates I have I'm going to put up on my site for people, so that they can actually add them to their collection. And then the energy card. Alright, let's see what we got here. Friends, Puny, Dreepy, Miltank, Buddy, Seaking, Kieran, and the first one's a Goldeen. And we're going to have Leafeon, followed by a Ursaluna. Alright, nothing special out of those boxes there. Go on to the next Prismatic. Come on, Prismatics, give me something good like you did with my Phantasmal Flames. Alright, redemption card, energy card, Litleo, Dracloak, Duraludin, Black Belt, Pyroar, Earthen Vessels, Lacey, and a Hoot, followed by a Slowpoke, and the next one is a full illustration. I can see that. Alright, what do we got here? A Lugia, very nice. I believe that is my first Lugia that I actually have with this set. Actually, very nice card. There's actually a local company here, local hobby shop that actually has raw cards, and they actually have one of the original Lugias there. Moderately played. It looks nice, moderately played. I'd probably say maybe a 6 or a 7 if it was to be graded, but even then, they're selling it for a couple $100 as it is raw. Get it sent in graded, even with some moderately playing on it. Those cards are still worth twice as much, last I checked, but yeah. If you guys are curious about that actual company that has those cards, again, they have tons and tons of cards for Pokemon raw cards, and they are all the way back to the original series. They even have the Charizards there. Unfortunately, they don't have anything that's not heavily played, but again, they do have a lot of those original cards. So if there's something specific you're looking for, let me know, and I can actually drop by and see if they have them, or I can send you the website link. Actually, I'll just post the link for you guys so you can see what they have available. They say they base their prices off of TCG Player. So you can compare the prices with what they have on their website with what they have on the TCG Player. I don't know if they actually ship though. I don't know if it's a local pickup or not. If they ship, that's great. But if not, you know, I'm local to town. I can always try to help you guys out if there's something specific that they have that you guys are looking for. They do have some of the gold cards there. I have seen those. They do have the special illustration rare of the Mewtwo as well. And they have the special illustration rare Charizard. So yeah, if you don't have that, unfortunately that one goes for a few $100 as well. So I don't know if it's moderately played or if it's pristine mint. I didn't actually look at that one, but yeah, Dusclops, a Dreepy, and a Noctowl. So I actually got a Noctowl the other day, same card, but this one, you'll notice that it doesn't have it. This one doesn't have like a starry background pattern. I got one that actually has the holo throughout the entire thing, but it also has a starry background to it as well. Haven't checked online to see what that one is worth, but yeah, I was kind of surprised that I actually got that card because it definitely is different than what is normally done. Pokeballs, as you see, I got a couple Pokeballs, and I've got quite a few of those. I think I've got about 30 of them already from my Prismatic Evolution openings that I have done. Most of them have just been the ETBs that I've been opening. I did have one of those big box sets that you get with the big special oversized card from a Prismatic that comes with the EV special cards. So let's see, Houndoom, Dreepy, Miltank, Bonberry, Executor, Crispin, Scream Tail, and our first special is going to be a Dracloak, followed by an Applin and Arcludon. Okay. So again, nothing special out of that box. Prismatic Evolution has just the worst pull rate out of anything. It's terrible. Alright, there's the redeem card, energy card, alright, Dracloak, Durludin, Pupitar, Bronzor, Glass Trumpet, Finding Mochi, Miltank, Pokeball, very nice, followed by a Dunsparce, and a Groudon. Okay. So nothing, the Pokeball is pretty nice, but nothing overly special out of those sets. There's the redemption card, energy card. Alright. I think that's an illustration rare. So we've got Hippopotas, Spritzy, another Slowpoke, a Dewskull, a Screamtail, Janine's Secret Art again, and then the first card we got is another Pokeball. Very nice. Alright, and then we have Bronzong, followed by Ogerpon. Nice, okay. That one I do not have. Still not getting the ones that I do want to have. The Lugia is pretty nice, so I'm not going to complain about that, but still not getting any of the EV evolutions that I want, or the Charizards. Now, I know those are extremely rare to get, but can always hope. Oh, that's interesting. A backwards energy card. That just means this is going to be a special deck, right? Alright. Noibot, Black Belt, Fanrotom, another Slowpoke, Glass Trumpet. Alright, let's see what we got. First one is going to be another Seaking and Explorer. Okay. Followed by Flareon. Alright, that's nice. It's not the full illustration that I'm looking for, but it's still a Flareon. Can't complain about that at all. Okay. That one goes there. So we're almost halfway through the packages here. So there's your redeem card, followed by energy card. All right. What we got out of these guys? EV, Hippodon, Binary, another Explorer, Pyroar, another Buddy Buddy, followed by a Suicune, and Duskull, and okay, trainer card, full illustration. Giacomo. I don't think I actually have that one yet. Nice. Alright, come on. Let's get one of those rares that we want. Redemption card. Energy card. Hippopotas. Voodoo. Spirits. Spritzy. Rotostick, Regigigas, Carmine, a Great Tusk. I actually had the 121 set that I opened up recently for that card. First card we're going to get is another Pokeball. Nice. Cottony. And trainer card. Followed by Okie dokie. Okay. That set was nothing special. Alright, next one is going to be, there is the redemption card for anybody that wants it. Energy card. Alright. So we got a Pinsir, Larvitar, another Black Belt, Execute, Seed King, another Kieran, another Screamtail, followed by Slow King, okay, and Noibat, Iron Boulder Future, not bad, okay. Again, nothing too crazy out of that. We were halfway done. What else are we going to get out of this one? Alright, so we got the redemption card again, the energy card, another Black Belt, Bronzor, Professor's Research, Voodoo, Suicune, Buddy Buddy, another Kieran, and we've got a Houndoom, followed by a Halucha. Alright, what do we have behind here? Glaceon, okay. I've got a couple of those already. Just don't have any of the illustration rares. Redemption card. Energy card. Alright. Cottony, Litleo, Dracluck, Duraludon, another Lacey, another Halucha, another Pokeball. Nice. Followed by Crispin. Anything good? Pheasant DP, okay. Alright, halfway done. Are we going to get any of these special illustration rares? Alright, come on. There's the redemption card. There's the energy card. Come on, don't fail me now, Prismatic. I know your pull rate sucks, but come on. Give me something good. Alright, first one's going to be another Pokeball, a Master Ball on that one. All right, very nice. Followed by another Dunsparce. All right. Interesting that I'm getting a lot of those Pokeballs. All right. Next package. Got the Redemption, followed by the Energy card. All right. So we got a Professor's Research, Maris, Puny, Festival Grounds, another Greater Tusk, Carmine, and a Dunsparce, followed by a Cottony, followed by a Munkidori. Okay. That was nothing special. This Prismatic Evolution set is killing me. Okay, again, there's the Redemption card, followed by the Energy card. Alright. Got a Bondberry, Hoot Hoot, Dreepy, Miltank, another Greater Tusk, Briar, Sawdust Vitality. Got a Professor's Research, followed by another Glaceon, followed by a Vaporeon. Nice. Redemption. Energy. Alright. Sneasel, Execute, Skull. Got a Lacy Trainer, Flareon, and an Ursaluna. Nothing special. Down to 4 more. Alright. We're going to get anything special out of these 4. Alright. Lolo. My bat, black belt. Oh, we got something back there. Alright. Another Pokeball. Wow, okay. Followed by Dracloak. Alright, what do we got here? Nice, got an Eevee. Not the Eevee that I want, but Eevee nonetheless. I will take it. All right, last 3. Come on. Give me my Umbreon. Umbreon and Charizard. All right. Redemption. Pokeball, or Energy card. Houndour. Oh, we got something back there. Slowpoke, Codebreaker, Heatran, another Pokeball. Bunry. Oh, nice. Got one of those out of the collection sets where you get the promo cards with them. So, got a few of those already. Last 2. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Fan Rotom, another Hoot Hoot, Festival, Sea King, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. Got a Fluttermane. Nice. Ancient. And alright. What do we got here? Another Ursaluna. Terrible. Last one. Oh my gosh, come on. Give me something to write home about. Energy card. All right. First one we got is a Goldeen, all right. Followed by another Pokeball. Master Ball, nice. And Sylveon, okay. Not bad. Didn't get anything stellar out of the set, but I did get a few. So we got Tyranitar, Eevee, Giacomo, Ogerpon, Lugia, and Vaporeon, sorry. Alright, thank you everybody for watching this ripping. Any of the cards that I have, my duplicates, are going to go on the website for you guys, so if there's anything that you like, just jump on there and they'll be available for you. Thanks again. See you on my next video.